What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in this video we're going to be checking out my newly acquired artist rendition of a Battle Action Gold Zeo Ranger. Now, a lot of people will remember, if you were into the Power Ranger action figures at all, that when the Gold Zeo Ranger was first teased, and they actually showed pictures of it, it had a very different look than the one we actually got. Mainly the gold on the figure itself. Now, the one that was shown actually had a very good looking gold color that looked a lot like the actual Zeo Ranger. However, the one that we actually got that was released looked a lot more phony, is probably the best term to describe it. You can see it right here on my left. This is the actual released Gold Zeo Ranger from the Legacy line that we actually received, and it wasn't taken too well by the fans because of said coloring. It just looks very plasticky and fake. It's not a very true gold color. It's just a very, it's a darker yellowish color. So people were pretty upset about it. To be completely honest, I think they have fully, they're fully justified in the way they feel, because the one that we got pictures of was not the actual figure that we received. So the fact that people were angry about it, I mean, it is what it is. They have every right to be. I was a little disappointed myself, but to be completely honest, I wasn't that much bothered by the fact that the one we actually got didn't quite look like that one. I thought the detail was still good. Yes, the gold coloring is definitely off, but I thought it was a good quality figure. I thought it looks good. I didn't have that big of an issue with it, unlike some people, that were die-hard Gold Ranger fans. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Gold Ranger, but I just wasn't that upset about this particular toy. Now, over here to my right, you will see a Gold Zeo Ranger. Now, this is the Golden Zeo Ranger from the Legacy line. However, it has been customized, and an artist took their image of what they saw as a Battle Action Gold Ranger, and they customized this figure to look exactly like that. I thought they did a very good job. It's a much more gold color. It's very dingy. The gloves and the boots are both detailed to look like they're a little bit dirty, so they've been in action. They even went as far to detail the heels, the soles of the actual boots to make them look black, so they're not all white. They even customized the staff. Now, the particular person I got this from not only sent me the Ranger and the staff, but they also included this Gold Ranger Zeo coin right here in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the actual Gold Ranger that has been customized, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison of it. So as you will see right off the bat, the gold coloring here is much, much better, much improved. It actually looks like a gold color. Now, it's not as clean and shiny as the one from the television show in most shots. This one's made to look like, it's seen a little wear and tear. I think they even went as far to detail the actual visor, so that the visor itself is a much more, a little bit more gold color, but they added a little bit of that, they made it look a little bit more dingy. As you will see here on the gauntlets, they have a little bit of darker paint, almost a black kind of applied to them in certain areas, to make it look like they are a little bit dirty. Now, they did all the way around, so they didn't skip anything. I think the armor looks fantastic. It's got that ancient gold looking color to it, much like I envision the Gold Ranger when I see him in my head. Down here, they did a great job. I'll even show you the boots. So they put black soles on the boots all the way around. They dingied them up a little bit to make them look like, they're a little bit dirty. But everything about the Ranger just looks fantastic. I thought they did an amazing job on it. It's going to look great on display. We're going to stand him up right there. All right, let's take a look at the staff. So here's the actual staff. Once again, they did a great job of customizing it. No more of that nasty off yellow looking color. Well, I say nasty, but as I said, honestly, it really didn't bother me. as much as I think it bothered some people, but it definitely could have been done better. But that can be said about a number of things. All right, now that we've looked at them, let's kind of do a side-by-side comparison here of the staffs and the Rangers. First, let's take a look at the staffs. So here's the back of the staffs. As you can see, a huge difference in the coloring and the details of these two items. Even the orb on top, the way they mixed the black and the red up here, I mean, it looks outstanding. This is one of those things where you would think that something that's been custom painted up real close might look, you know, it might not look that great, but even up close, I mean, it looks amazing. There's no stickiness to it. You know, it seems they even put, you know, a finishing like little clear coat on it. I mean, they did a great job with this. Very shiny. The gold looks amazing. All right, let's take a look at the actual Rangers themselves. We'll start here at the bottom. So here at the bottom, if I can get our focus here, let me get these boots down so we can actually see them. Just the actual, everything just looks that much more realistic. It looks that much better. Just that gold color really pops. I mean, it looks like a true dirty gold color as opposed to the the goldish mustard color we got over here. The belt buckles. Get a look at these gauntlets real quick. I mean, the gauntlets, let's see how close we can get here. Just the little details on the gauntlets as far as the debris and the dirt. I mean, they just look very realistic. Take a look at the chest here. I mean, look at those. The gold, they did such a good job on the gold. Very neat. Let's take a look at the backs. If we can, let's see. We're going to fix the focus here real quick. There we go. It's just all those little details inside the crevices. It just looks very professional, very well done. They did an absolute outstanding job on it. It's going to look awesome in some cool battle poses on display. Once again, we'll set these guys up here, get them side by side. And here they are. Now, if you're wondering what I actually paid for this, the asking price of this particular figure was $75. Not to say that it's not worth that, because it looks outstanding, and who's to say what's worth what? I mean, it all depends on what someone's willing to pay for it. I offered the individual $50. That included shipping and everything, and they took my offer. So I picked this up for $50. So at the end of the day, the person that took the time and detail to make this figure look like what it does, that's about a $25 profit. The figure itself with tax and everything, they retailed at $19 to, you know, anywhere high end, $19, almost $25. You could probably find them on sale afterwards for the $14.99 range. But I thought it was well worth it. Mainly just because, you know, someone took the time to make it look like this. I thought it looked amazing, so I wanted to pick it up and add it to my collection, because I'm someone who would appreciate that time and detail that it took. So that's just my opinion. I want to pick up more customized things that certain people are taking and, you know, making in their own image here, making it look like what they envision it to be. And I really don't even think this video truly does this figure justice. In person, it looks absolutely amazing. The gold is constantly shining. I mean, it looks like a true Gold Ranger. Maybe a little bit more dingy and dark on the actual gold color. But, I mean, a Gold Ranger that's been in battle fighting. This is very close to what I envision it, you know, looking like. I like that ancient gold, dirty color that it's got going on. Side by side, 100 times better than the figure we got, but I still don't change my opinion that I was satisfied with the Gold Ranger that we received. I was not that upset about it. Personally, I thought it was a decent figure, and it still looks good with the other Rangers together when they're displayed. But this Gold Ranger over here is going to look amazing in its own display. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Which one, do you prefer? I got a pretty good idea it's going to be this guy. But if you still prefer the old one, if you're one of those people that did, go ahead and let me know. Let me know if there's anything that you would want to see in the future, things that you've heard of or seen people doing that you would like a review of. We'll definitely check that out. But I thank you for checking out this custom artist rendition of the Battleized Gold Ranger review. And I look forward to bringing you some more stuff. So until next time, everybody, I will see you next video.